The untold truth about Johnny Carson's secret guest favorites, you won't believe who made his heart laugh the hardest. In television history, Johnny Carson is more than just a name. He is a timeless representation of charisma, wit, and late-night entertainment. Carson was the host of The Tonight Show for more than 30 years, and his influence helped to mold American television culture. Every night, millions of people watched his interviews, comedy routines, and monologues. But behind the scenes, beneath the polished exterior of live television, Johnny Carson kept a personal list of guests who he truly adored. His on-screen relationships with numerous celebrities were praised by audiences, but some actors' performances struck a deep chord with him. These were the people who had a profound effect on Carson as well as the audience. These guests stood out for their genuineness, talent, and enthusiasm on the show, rather than their notoriety or popularity. Carson preferred visitors who could have a real discussion, make jokes on the spot, and bring a blend of wit, charm, and uniqueness. For a guy whose profession depended on intuition and timing, these attributes were crucial. They produced television magic moments that transcended performance. They encapsulated live entertainment and demonstrated Carson's admiration for genuine artistry. One of the most popular visitors on Carson's list was comedians. Those who could improvise naturally, perfect timing, and create humor that appealed to a wide range of people were much admired by him. Carson believed that a comedian's talent was in their ability to make the situation seem natural and transform everyday talk into hilarious moments. These comedians fascinated him, whether they were delivering a well-practiced routine or reacting to impromptu conversation. He enjoyed moments that would not be visible to the television public, but have personal significance for him, and he frequently chuckled behind the scenes. These interactions were more than just TV appearances. They were sincere exchanges of respect between the broadcaster and the performer. Carson was also very fond of musicians. People who were able to perform live with charisma and vigor frequently made an impression on him. Artists who pushed the frontiers of creativity, expressed emotion, and engaged audiences with both their music and stage appearance were admired by him. In order to combine talent and entertaining, Carson valued artists who could turn a straightforward musical song into a full-fledged event. He frequently showed excitement for performances that were bold, passionate, or avant-garde, exhibiting a deep understanding of the subtleties of live musical expression. They loved actors and actresses just as much, especially those who could talk with wit, charm, and intelligence. Insightful but personable and relatable individuals who could talk about their trade were highly appreciated by Carson. He liked encounters that were organic, where storytelling, laughter, and introspection all flowed together. By adding depth to The Tonight Show, these guests enabled Carson to delve into subjects that went beyond the realm of celebrities, touching on creativity, emotion, and the human condition. Carson believed that their worth came from their genuineness, their capacity to interact without giving prey to phoniness or prearranged speech. Not only were some of the guest appearances notable for their skill, but also for the enthusiasm and stories they contributed. Carson was moved by some of the guests' anecdotes, frank comments, or vulnerable moments, which showed sides of themselves that are rarely seen in public. In order to foster an environment of mutual respect and trust, he valued those who could express themselves freely. Beyond just being entertaining, these exchanges demonstrated Carson's exceptional capacity for human connection, listening, and response. Each noteworthy instance highlighted the host's ability to stimulate discourse and the guest's ability to be authentic on stage. Because their frequent encounters created chemistry and rhythm, Carson frequently favored returning visitors. The audience and the host were delighted by the lighthearted interactions, inside jokes, and shared spontaneity that were made possible by the familiarity. However, even one-time visitors may make a lasting impression if they were captivating or surprising. Carson's time as host was enhanced by the dynamic mix of talent that was created by striking a balance between the familiar and the unexpected, which kept him interested, motivated, and continuously inspired. Carson had a remarkable sense of uniqueness and intelligence. Those visitors who could test him, spark intelligent conversation, or offer surprising revelations were particularly memorable. He valued genuineness and originality, whether they were demonstrated by storytelling, music, or humorous prowess. Those whose personalities matched his own were the most treasured visitors, creating vibrant, amusing, and frequently profoundly human exchanges. According to Johnny Carson, the basis of excellent television was connection, the enduring union of humor, heart, and brains. Carson was especially influenced by comedians who had a knack for timing and improvisation. Their natural ability to change direction, respond to real-life circumstances, and instantly make him laugh struck a profound chord with him. He frequently emphasized instances in which the guests' extraordinary creativity elevated the performance and the hosting experience. These performances, which showed the talent and foresight required to succeed on live television, were not merely entertainment to Carson. Rather, they were works of art. His appreciation of such talent was clear in both his private remarks to friends and coworkers, as well as in his public awe. His top list also included a variety of musical guests, from up-and-coming performers to well-known legends. Carson was naturally drawn to artists who were able to communicate both personality and technical skill. He admired people who could emotionally connect with audiences and turn live performances into memorable events that people were talking about long after the cameras had stopped. He praised originality, audacious decisions, and a captivating stage presence, frequently displaying sincere excitement for performers who added vitality and inventiveness to the performance. These performances were the high points of Carson's career, which he remembered with pride and appreciation. Charismatic, intelligent, and relatable actors were equally valued. Carson appreciated visitors who were able to carry on a conversation with humility, humor, and wisdom. He loved when performers shared nuance, shared thoughts about their roles, or joked around in ways that took the conversation above and beyond the realm of celebrity interviews. These guests made The Tonight Show a forum for real human connection by adding to the show's intellectual and emotional depth, in addition to its entertaining appeal. Carson also valued unforeseen genius. No matter how well known they were before, guests who provided honesty, unpredictability, or deep inventiveness frequently became favorites. People who could share personal tales, laugh at themselves, or provide real moments that connected both on and off camera were people he admired. Their unique blend of talent, genuineness, and presence set these people apart and cemented their status as valued contributions to his career and legacy. Over time, Carson's observations on her favorite visitors were incorporated into television history. They were individuals who participated honestly, made people happy, and improved the live experience of the performance, not necessarily the highest paid or most well-known celebrities. Their appearances revealed Carson's unique sense of humor, talent, and human connection, while also offering insight into the core of entertainment. Every guest he respected contributed to the intricate fabric of his career, influencing both the host and viewers in the long run, and helping to define The Tonight Show's identity. Regarding Carson's top guests, fans frequently conjecture, but sources stress that there was no rigid ranking. Memorable moments were produced by the distinct energy, chemistry, and narrative that each favorite guest contributed, while others made memorable one-time appearances that encapsulated spontaneity, wit, and extraordinary skill. Others went on to become regulars who charmed audiences with ease. Together, they were a perfect example of Carson's expectations for quality and genuineness in entertainment. In the end, the most memorable visitors to Johnny Carson shed light on both his personality and his hosting abilities. They draw attention to his sense of humor, taste, curiosity, and capacity for deep connection with a diverse range of people. These visitors were collaborators who contributed originality, happiness, and wisdom to the program. They were more than just TV celebrities. They enhanced the host's experience as well as the late-night television culture through music, chat, and laughing. In retrospect, the legacy of these visitors from the Golden Age lives on. Carson's career was influenced by their visits, which also enhanced the show's content and raised the bar for what live television could accomplish. They show why Carson is still regarded as a hero, praised for his cunning, comedy, and unique ability to bring out the best in everyone he performed with. The charm of connection, spontaneity, and the human aspect at the core of entertainment are all exemplified by their combined presence. These visitors' impact is still evident decades after Carson's retirement. Fans go back and watch classic interviews, shows, and exchanges that highlight the presenter and guest's genius. A unique insight is shown by these moments. Genuine entertainment depends on chemistry, originality, and sincerity. This idea is exemplified by Johnny Carson's favorites, which serve as a constant reminder of the connection, inspiration, and entertainment value of television. Carson's soul lives on through these treasured moments. Every personal story, musical note, or giggle reflects the enduring influence of a host who placed a high priority on connection. His guests from the Golden Age were more than just entertainers. They helped create classic television moments that audiences still find compelling and that capture the humanity, comedy, and artistry that characterized Johnny Carson's remarkable career. Ultimately, the tale of Johnny Carson's most beloved visitors is about more than just fame or popularity. It's about artistry, genuineness, and the deep bonds that arise when opportunity and talent collide. These guests demonstrate the traits Carson valued most, from comedians who could improvise with ease to musicians whose performances evoked strong feelings, and actors whose charisma and wisdom energized the discussion. A testimony to the heyday of late-night television, their impact on The Tonight Show and on Carson himself demonstrates the timeless appeal of genuine, impromptu, and unforgettable entertainment.